guys, we're getting ready to start the maiden voyage with the new drone, the DJI Mavic Air 2S. Let's go ahead and see what happens. What is up, guys? We are back with another episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed that little drone clip. We're going to be having a ton of really cool footage coming in the upcoming episodes, especially when I travel, because I actually travel quite a bit. We'll be definitely increasing our production here on the channel. Anyways, I just got back in town a little bit ago, and I have a ton of packages here. In fact, it's not just this stack right here. We actually have more behind this stack. I want to tell you guys how I've been getting all these packages. I'm going to show you guys how I am getting so many checkouts. All of these, for the most part, came from Shopify. There's a couple sneakers ones in there, but a majority of these came from Shopify because MEKAIO is goated. And I want to show you guys also, after we unbox this real quick, what my setup is on Mek and how I am getting so many checkouts every single day. It's been absolutely insane. There's no question about it. I feel like MEKAIO is dominating Shopify restocks. I even feel like it's better than Wrath in some areas, but I am going to go over my personal setup with you guys, so stay tuned and maybe it'll help some of you guys out. Let's go. Okay, where do I even begin with this? I guess I'm just gonna work from the top down and go through this pretty quick. I'm not a big fan of unboxings anymore. I personally don't like to watch people unbox a bunch of stuff unless it's something like super cool. So we're gonna run through this pretty quick just to kind of show you guys what we've picked up using MEKAIO here in the last couple of weeks. Let's go ahead and dive in. All three of these are gonna be the same. I don't know how you guys feel about Teflar. What is this called? Was I saying Teflon? It's Telfar. Hell, I don't know what these things are. This is my first time buying these. These are the Telfar small olive purses. Last I looked, they were like $195 on StockX. I paid $150. So right now the profit's looking like maybe $10 a piece. This is a new market for me. I'm not really big into buying purses, but I'm already holding too many things. I don't need to be holding purses especially. So these will probably be a quick flip, and at least I'm not losing money. Did get another pair here of the foam runners, this time in a size 12. I have these in a size 13 and now in a size 12. The size 13 is a little too big and then the 12 is a little too small. So I'm not really sure what to do, guys. And I've read online, you can throw these in a dryer and heat them up and then wear like 3 or 4 socks and then put your foot inside, and supposedly it'll stretch and mold to your foot. I'm at the point now, guys, where I may not even keep foam runners because they just don't fit well on me and they just feel really kind of awkward. Okay, this is from Trophy Room. And we do have the Jordan 1 lows in the neutral gray. I don't think these are doing that well right now currently on StockX. A very nice looking shoe. I think I kind of overpaid for this. I will pay like $147 with shipping, so I'm probably gonna have to sit on these for a little while to make a little bit of money on it, but this is probably like my worst cop of the last week. Majorly taxing on shipping. I don't know if you guys do this, but as I make these unboxing videos, really I sit here and I inventory all these out. So I make little sticky notes for myself, so when I store these, I can easily reference these later while keeping them in the original box. This is the Bad Bunny. I actually think these look pretty cool, guys. This is a size 7. I did get a size 6.5. I thought these were gonna do numbers, but they're not. This is maybe a $50 profit, but hey, profit is profit. Yep, it is the Yeezy 350 Light. These are probably gonna be a little bit of a hold just because I know these are gonna go up. Okay, and we did get a pair of these Sakai's here. We actually got 3 pairs of these from Kith. I've been overcoming the whole address thing with Kith and learning how to send multiples to different addresses using different credit cards. And I finally found the trick. I think I only have 1 pair with me today though. But yeah, these I think are gonna be a decent hold. This is a size 5.5. Again, all of these were purchased with MEKAIO and my sponsors. I'll put those guys up on the screen here. Okay, we did secure the Yeezy boot oil in a size 11.5. Honestly guys, this looks like something that I would just go to Academy and I would see on the shelf somewhere. If I was really hiking in something like this, I would not have a Yeezy slide as far as the sole goes. I guess this is more of a fashion boot. It is a size 11.5. I could probably squeeze into it. Honestly guys, I have zero interest in doing that. I don't know, these are sell or hold guys. Let me know in the comments below. So really Odyssey, shout out to Will for this. He pinged everyone to go for these. Personally went for a size 13 and we did get the Jordan 4 in a size 13. This is my first time buying a golf shoe. As you see here, we do have these little bit of spikes here on the bottom. I think these are doing okay. I thought like this was around $100 profit when I looked last. These came from the Jordan Reserves the other day. We do have the Oreos in a size 10.5. Super clean. Leather feels really nice. Obviously you have those nice cookies and cream Oreo hints here on the side. This will of course be going up on my eBay. If you guys have not seen my eBay, it's simply Botter Builder on there. Check it out, look me up. And I just want to say thank you guys for everyone who shops with me on my eBay. Ever since I announced this on my YouTube a few weeks ago, my sales have skyrocketed. So thank you guys so much for looking at my items and buying them. So be sure to check it out guys, and if you see something, don't be afraid to make me an offer. Most of the time I accept best offer. I'll see you there. In the Yeezy Lights, what do you know? Another GS size. Pam London, man. It's like all they stock is GS sizes on these Yeezys. Great site to buy, great for MEKAIO, Shopify. Pam London usually raffles all their shoes, but when they do put stuff up on their website, there's no bot protection, there's no anti-bot. You can run fast mode as many tasks as you want. The chances of you hitting are very high. Usually they restock around 6:30 to 8 a.m. Central Time. Most of the leftover pairs from the raffle end up getting dropped on their website. That's really how I got all these pairs from them. I got these on Extra Butter, what do you know, with MEKAIO the other day. These are doing great, guys. I only paid $110 for these shit, and I think these are doing like 180-ish on StockX. So again, these will be going up on my eBay. We got a size 9 women's in these. Very nice shoe. Love the sole. Love how it's nice and blue, transparent. Okay, we did pick up some Fear of God stuff from Sense. This is actually going to be the pistachio colorway, which I'm not going to pull it out. I thought it was going to be a lot more green than what it is. Okay, here we got a couple pairs of shorts. We got the pistachio shorts. Maxfield LA. I ended up getting like 4 checkouts of these, but they all kept getting canceled. I was just happy one ended up shipping. But we did get the gray Sakai's, again with MEKAIO. I was actually sitting in Texas Roadhouse eating dinner and copped these on my iPhone. It can be done, guys. So make sure to check out Hydra servers, because really if it wasn't for those guys, I definitely wouldn't have been able to get this pair. I completely forgot about these. We did get these shimmers on sneakers, guys, which you guys know I have crazy luck on sneakers. I did get a size 10, which just so happens to be my wife's size. I'm a huge Jordan 4 fan. I think this is a great colorway. I really love how it looks, very similar to the old off-white cells that originally came out. I just don't know that I can convince my wife to keep these. Man, how cool are these? And in fact, I think with the purple laces, these actually be super fire. So if I was a girl, I would definitely be keeping these. I love these. And last but not least, we did end up getting a pair of slides. I did not pay retail for these, but I do want to shout out my main man, Ricky, over at Burger Kicks for selling me these. I asked him the other day if he did get a size 13 in the green glow slides. He said he did when he struck a deal, and I ended up having to buy these. And man, guys, these sherbet looking slides have to be my favorite yet. I thought I liked the orange ones. designs, but these neon green sherbet looking slides are honestly my favorite that I've ever seen. But these pop big time. I think the camera does a really good representation of picking up the true color and accuracy of these. I don't know, these are a must keep for me. So shout out to Ricky, thanks a lot, man, for helping me out on these. I really appreciate it. And that pretty much wraps up everything that we got here in the last couple of weeks. I do want to show you guys what I'm doing with MEK. So again, if it wasn't for MEK, none of this would have been possible, except for, of course, the sneakers app, which we only got 3 pairs from there. But next up, I do want to show you my MEKAIO setup, and I'll show you all the sponsors that I'm using to get all these pairs. And guys, I have so many more pairs on the way, it's insane. Stay tuned. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. Okay guys, I'm finally going to do this MEK tutorial and kind of what I think about this bot, which I'm going to get into that here in a minute. But first off guys, I just want to point out this amazing mouse pad here. Like, the whole thing's a mouse pad, but Nocturnal sent me this, Nocturnal Proxies. If you guys haven't checked those guys out, you need to, because these guys are absolutely amazing. And now we get this RGB mouse cover, which I'm absolutely in love with. I don't have RGB anything. I'm like a kid on Christmas right now. But let's go ahead and dive into this tutorial, guys. I just want to give a brief overview of how I've been able to get so many of these items on Shopify recently. And I think this will be kind of helpful for a lot of you. I hope this isn't underwhelming for some of you guys who may already be doing the same thing that I am, but let me just show you what I'm doing to get so many pairs. Okay guys, so I do have MEK here up on my screen. Here a few minutes ago, YCMC dropped the New Balance 992s, which are a huge cook. I sold a size 9 or a 9.5 the other day on eBay for $270. With shipping, these are just under $190. So when we do the math, these can profit upwards of $80 a piece. I managed to get 12 checkouts with MEK. But let me show you guys how we did it. Typically what I do is I'll see the notification come through of a shoe that I may be interested in. If it is, in this case, it's YCMC. Now personally, I don't quick task because literally like 80% of the time it doesn't work. I've got it to work before where I can just hit the quick task button and it'll actually load up into MEK, automatically puts everything into safe mode. I pretty much hit most of my checkouts with fast mode, which is the absolute best part about MEK. So guys, this is what I do. There may be a better method out there, but this is personally how I do it. So let's say on the monitor, this New Balance 992 just dropped. I would actually just click the link, bring up the website, copy. I know you can click copy keyboard here on the Discord, and I double click this. I come in here to MEK. I would come in here real quick, type in YCMC, hit create, paste my link, go to whichever proxies. Usually I start off with Hex just because I have 200 ISPs with Hex. Next I'll go into profile, I'll put in my cards. I already have 5 different credit cards set up with this called Ryan Cards. Size, I'll choose whatever size. In this case guys, I know New Balances are only profitable in certain sizes, so I just click what sizes I think are going to do the best, which is size 6 through 10. Then you can create 5 tasks. However, since I have 200 ISPs, I'm going to go ahead and throw in 25. That puts 125 tasks in here. That way, if some of them start getting throttled, I'm assuming MEK will swap that out with another one that's not. And once we have those in, I just hit start. At this point, we kind of just let MEK do its job. It's going to add all these to cart. It's going to submit billing, submit shipping, details, calculate tax, and then it's just going to sit here and monitor. Now, if these were actually restocking, you would see here the little checkout mark. You would start to see this number to go up, maybe 1 or 2, and then once it's finally checked out, you'll get a notification that it has checked out, and this will stick. In this case, I can come here where it says I have 8 checkouts, and you can see where I've checked out multiple 992s here, all throughout this particular task group. Here's another task group with a couple more I checked out. In total, I got 12 or 13 of these, which is pretty good. Guys, it's really as simple as that. What I do though, is I will go into this anti-bot monitor on the Cyber Discord. Now granted, you guys can use your ACook.group. I've just been using anti-bot on Cyber for like a year and a half at this point. So what I'll do is I'll watch in here. So for instance, if Kith drops at 9 AM Central Time, usually their anti-bot will go down 10 minutes to maybe 40 minutes after the drop. Usually though, it's within 10 to 30 minutes. So all this wait, I'm not going to waste any time trying to run safe mode tasks. Like, I know it's virtually going to be impossible for me to hit. But as soon as anti-bot goes down, which I'm watching here, I'll go ahead and start my task. Now, normally I like to go for 300 ISPs, and then I eventually will get a checkout, usually within 5 to 15 minutes. So it's not really that difficult. Same thing with Undefeated. With Undefeated, they drop at 7 a.m. Central Time for me. Usually anti-bot goes down around the 15 or 20 minute mark, and then I'll start up about 300 ISPs to go ahead and get a checkout with them. So here we are going to start up a second instance of MEKAIO on my Hydra server. And what I do with this, guys, is I pretty much have about 5 or 6 tasks per shoe that I'm running. Some of these I'll have 10, but I'll just come in here and I'll start up a bunch of tasks, and I'll just let this run for hours on end. But as you can see here, all I'm doing is I've already set up all these Kith links. I've got Undefeated links, DSM links, and I just kind of let this run all the time. So you never know when you're gonna hit. I actually did hit the other day at work on something, I can't remember what it was, but this is another great method of just monitoring small stuff. And the best thing with Mech is getting to have those 2 instances. So I'm able to just leave this on that server, let it do its own thing, while I am able to run my local host Mech and just kind of, you know, be able to quick tasks a little bit here and there with that. So guys, this pretty much wraps up this episode on my Mech tutorial. Now, I understand this isn't going to be a full-blown tutorial. This is more or less me just showing you how I get my Shopify checkouts with the restock mode, which in my opinion, Mech hands down is one of the best. I think Wrath is extremely good too, but I almost feel like Mech would be a notch above them. So in my opinion, Mech is number 1, especially for the price, guys. I want to say this bot's going for like $1,600. It is no comparison to any other bot out there, especially when it does so well. Yeezy Supply. Why in the world would you spend $6,000 or $7,000 on Wrath when you can have a equally, if not a better bot right in front of you? So I do not run this bot on foot sites. That is the one thing that I think Wrath probably does better than this, but I have no experience, so I really can't comment on that. But what do you guys think about Mech? Be sure to write in the comments below your success with Mech and if this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks.